Don't just think it, speak it. News Talk 1400 WDTK. Welcome to Networking Squared with Jerry O and Al Crawford. Grab your coffee, hang out for an hour, and learn from their business experts. Now, here are your business squares, Jerry and Al.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Networking Squared. We are just absolutely pleased to be here. I'm sure glad Al's got heat in the old car coming out here. We talked the other day about batteries and getting your car fixed, and isn't it amazing? Al had to get a brand new battery this week. Al, how you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing great, and for anybody who has a Sebring, you may want to send out a search party to find the battery in that car, because $177 later, I was pretty horrified to find out that tire is actually hidden behind, the battery is hidden behind the tire in the wheel well.
So it is an interesting thing to go out and find that, but we had our mechanical guy on here 2 weeks ago, was it?
Yep, Steve.
And we are learning lots of new things. You know what, Al? I want to talk about a couple things today. We are Networking Squared. We're here to help you with your business, to have you be recognized as a professional and an expert in your business. We'd love to have you come on the air, talk about your business, let us help you build your clientele. And we want to know what makes you unique in your business. Do you have that answer?
I think I do, Jerry. I think I do. I think we need to share that with people. In fact, you know what? I know I do have it.
Well, I want you to tell us. What makes you unique, Al?
What makes me unique, or...
You tell me. Doesn't matter.
All right. Well,
how does somebody explain what makes them unique?
I think that in any setting, the whole point of the unique statement is to say there's a lot of people out there that may do what you do, but what do you do that makes you special? What makes you unique? What is it that you bring to the table that's going to differentiate you from your competition?
All right, and that's very, very important as we talked about some of the networking opportunities coming up, especially during the holidays. There's lots of get-togethers. People are going to ask you, Mr. Al Crawford or Mr. Jerry O, what is it that you do and what makes you unique? Why would I want to have your business, have your goods, services, products? What's going to make me want to choose you over somebody else? Isn't that kind of the unique thing?
Absolutely. And because we are not alone. And what happens is that at face value, there's a lot of people that are going to view you just like everybody else. And I don't care what it is that you're selling, product, service, whatever, you better know what's special about it. And it was something I was actually talking to our guest today before we came in studio about those exact same things. And it is a critical piece. And you better be able to have that answer when somebody is in front of you.
You know, I have a question. How many times do you get to make the first impression?
Unless amnesia, I would think once.
All right, so one time is when you get to make that impression. You need to work on that, practice that. You need to have it ready to go. Al and I work on it. We practice it. We know what we want to say and what we're trying to get across. And you know what? It's not always the same every time you're meeting somebody.
Right. And I think if I think about my social media and somebody asks about social media, my first response is going to be I can show you how to contact 2 million people a week, spending no more than 15 minutes a day. What do you think that does for people?
I think that would get their attention. I know that with Brothers Righteous, our band, we were able to send out 4,000 invitations this week for where we're going to be playing on New Year's Eve, and we were able to do that in a minute.
Well, that's a secret, Jerry. We can't really share that secret, but it takes a little bit of time. But I think if you look at sending out 4,000 invitations in a day versus trying to send out 4,000 pieces of mail or 4,000 emails that are going to be looked at as spam, using the social media as a highway for that stuff is really an important aspect of what people need to do now.
And that's on the Facebook side. And then on the flip side of that, Al, you have LinkedIn, which is more business to business. And if you haven't looked at LinkedIn, please get on the internet and check it out. What can you tell me about LinkedIn?
Well, the point of LinkedIn, and again, I know we shared this a few shows ago, but you're talking about a demographic that's 41 years old. And these are decision makers. These are the movers and shakers. And in Michigan, Southeast Michigan, actually, there's 2 million people that are on LinkedIn. And what LinkedIn allows you to do is the functionality. It actually allows for you to be able to pull out a specific genre using keywords. So I can say I'm looking for a commercial realtor, and I can put a zip code in, and it's going to tell me who those people are. At the same time, when I look at that person, I can look at their resume.
So you're talking it's also a search engine, and you can search by specific industries. We can put in construction. We can put in music. We can put in broadcasting and actually get in touch with all of those people right from LinkedIn.
Correct. I could type in music, and then it allows me to actually fine-tune that search to search anywhere in the world. There's a zip code search on there. So I can say I want somebody that's in Tucson, Arizona, and I can put a zip code in, and I can look for people, and that's what building your network allows you to do. Is it'll let you know how you know that person, so that if you're looking for an introduction or you're looking for some sort of a meeting with that person, you have the ability to link that up.
That's pretty amazing stuff. And Al, you gave us some statistics a couple of weeks ago on LinkedIn. I wanted to go over those again. What was the income level on LinkedIn?
The last time I checked, it was $109,000 was the average income for the LinkedIn user.
So you're talking about people that are making it happen and that you need to be in contact with.
Correct. And understanding the groups. Groups is where the power is in LinkedIn, because you're identifying your customer. You're identifying who it is that you're looking to sell your product or service to. And if I want to focus on a specific type of industry, I can look at that. And people make the mistake and they'll say, well, I'm in manufacturing, so I'm going to join manufacturing groups. But if you sell to doctors, then I need to belong to doctors groups and become the expert in what I do in that specific group.
So you can post on there what's happening, and you can get some feedback on there, and then people can actually help you find other people through their contacts because they're tied into LinkedIn.
Well, the one thing I'd correct you in that, Jerry, is not what's happening, because it's not social. It's you're teaching people, you're educating them about what you do and how you can benefit them.
Gotcha. Pretty interesting stuff. I don't think we can, it's going to be a long time before we learn everything that there is for LinkedIn and Facebook, and they are both growing exponentially. So if you're not on now, it's going to be a tough time catching up. You know what? Being part of Local Business Network, which we both are, Al, and we are using LinkedIn and we're using Facebook to help grow Local Business Network. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, one of the things that we really think that differentiates Local Business Network from any of the other networking groups that are available is that we're embracing the social media. We're making this a key part of it, so that each chapter of LBN actually has a Facebook page. And we have an upper echelon of chapters that are called Blue Marlins that actually have a presence on LinkedIn. They're looking at a different clientele, and so we have that separation where they're looking more for the C-level executives and things of that sort, so they have a presence on LinkedIn versus Facebook. But regardless, everybody has that ability. Everybody has that tool available to them.
And with Facebook and with LinkedIn, I know that we're starting new local chapters for people that want to learn how to network, and that's pretty much what this show is all about: learning how to network, learning how to grow your business, learning how to make those connections. And I know that this week we talked about getting a downriver chapter started, actually in Riverview, and we have some people already interested. We're working on that. We're going to be getting that word out on Facebook, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely. And you can we have a group site, which is Local Business Network, and you can join that and get more information about it. But yeah, the Wayne, Oakland, Macomb County area is something that's growing very quickly. And really what we're looking at for now is that our listeners, if you're in business and you're looking for more business, check us out. Come and visit a chapter. See if this is a good fit for you. What we offer is something that is not offered anywhere else, and that as long as you don't have competition, you can visit as many chapters as you want. We have 39 currently. We have 9 in development. So think about having 40, 45 different opportunities to be able to educate people about what you do for a living.
And it is about you. It is about growing your business. It's not about us putting butts or people in seats. We are looking for people that are serious about growing business, that want to contribute and to get. So you're giving, you're getting, you're sharing, and we are locked in with most of the chambers of commerce. So Local Business Network has associate memberships with pretty much all of the major chamber of commerces.
In the Southeast Michigan area, yeah, we have a lot of coverage.
Now, that is a great thing. Now, we're going to be bringing on one of our guests today, and Doug Bismack, and he's going to be talking about corporate gifts. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was actually checking out the catalog he brought in, and there's actually food in there, Jerry, so I'm pretty excited about that.
You know, anybody that's interested in sending food down to the station, please go ahead and do that. We'll have our engineer run right out there. Brian will go and grab the food and bring it in. We do not mind eating in here, so if you want to feed the animals, please do. This is not like the zoo.
Yeah, I'm wondering where the barbecue grill is, because I think they sell steaks in there, too.
Well, I think we need to fire that puppy up. We're also going to be talking about some pet peeves in the last segment of the show, so you want to stick around. We're going to talk about some of the things that could be irritating us. We both enjoy that, and I've even invited Brian, our engineer, to talk about that. If he's got a particular pet peeve, we'll welcome him back. He was off last week, but it's certainly good to have him on the other side of the glass. And what else we got going on? We got anything coming up this week, Al? Do you know? Yeah,
we actually have, there's an event going on Wednesday. It's the MBPA has an event going on, and we'll have the details on our fan page.
I would just like to know what MBPA is, Al.
You know what, Jerry? So would I.
So I'm sure it has to do with networking, marketing, business professionals.
No, it's Michigan Business Professional Association.
All right, you know where that's going to be?
It's actually at Davenport University, and I'll have the address and everything on our fan page.
All right, so please check out our fan page, Networking Squared. We are here to work and service for you, get you on the air, tell people about your business, show people that you are the expert and you know how to take care of them in your certain genre.
All right, Jerry, and actually one other thing I'll do in the next segment is I'll give a phone number. This Thursday I'm going to be doing a social media teleconference that's free for all of our listeners.
That is pretty cool. And we've also got Harry Jarvis is going to be coming on at about 11:40, and he's going to be talking about the entertainment business here in the Detroit area. We are Networking Squared. Thank you very much for tuning in. Al, it's good to see you, buddy.
You too, man.